guys, this is RV Yo, and today I'm doing a review of the movie Appleseed. It's a 2004 sci-fi slash cyberpunk movie. IMDb has rated 7, and it is justified. And the category sci-fi and cyberpunk. Now, cyberpunk. Now, as it has been categorized in cyberpunk movie, it tells you that this movie has a lot of futuristic technology, gadgets, machinery. The entire setup is in future. That is what the cyberpunk means. The word cyber says that there's a lot of cyber technology involved, not in the making, in the showcase of the movie, in the plot, in the setting, in the scenario. So let's get on with the movie. There are two main characters, Dunan and Briarios. Now what happens is there is now the background is there was a global war. The humans started a global war. The earth was destroyed. Humans were pushed to the brink of destruction. Now still there are small pockets of soldiers who are fighting for their faction, but due to everything destroyed, there's no means of communication to spread the message that the war is over and they no longer need to fight. But what happens is she is kidnapped in between and taken to a place. Now it seems like she is kidnapped by some enemy, but she is kidnapped to a city which is known as Olympus, where it's a utopia. Humans have built for themselves a small one to build the human race from scratch, so that they do not fight again and do not repeat the mistakes of destroying the world, the earth, and the resources. So Dunan is very surprised, and she becomes familiar with the world, the utopia. At some point she confronts with Briarios, who is the second main character. Briarios was Dunan's partner while the global war was going on, but he was rescued earlier. But his life and consciousness was restored due to infusion of machinery, and he was turned into a cyborg. Now Dunan is very happy, and Briarios too, to meet each other, and they again form a team, and they start exploring the city, mainly Dunan. So what happens is, as she is familiarized with everything, she there's a fact which comes into her face, that the military is not very happy with the way things are going on. And now the city is very futuristic. The Olympus city is very futuristic. Everything is managed by AI and cyber technology, so that everything is at 100% efficiency. Humans have created a new race of humans, a new species of humans known as bioroids, which are half humans, half cyborgs, and they cannot reproduce, and they do not have emotions like war and anger. They did this to stop humans from getting into war again, but military is completely under human control. So there's a rising feeling to destroy these bioroids and to take the world into hands of humans again. So again humans are pushing towards war. And that is exactly why bioroids were made. So Dunan understands this fact, and now there is a confrontation between administration, which is in the hands of humans, and bioroids, and between the military. During this thing, she understands that bioroids are to be given the capacity to reproduce, and this is the trigger point for the confrontation. And they military does a black op to retrieve the information for so that they can get their hands first on this thing and they can destroy it. So Dunan and Briarius both are part of the military operation as their soldiers, and at the end, the fact is revealed that her mother, which was the lead scientist and the leader who in the development of bioroids, had given the capsule which had this sensitive information with her when she was a child, and it still is with her, which is known as Appleseed, hence the name Appleseed. So at the end, the conspiracy is completely revealed, which is a little different, and I won't reveal the climax. You have to watch it. uh, it's a little interesting. So the direction is fine, it's good. The cinematography, the screenplay, the story, they're all good. I personally very much like cyberpunk movies. And one important thing is the entire cast, like the acting cast, the direction cast, the story writing cast, they are all from Japan. They're Japanese, and Japanese have a good hand over writing animated movies and anime movies, especially in cyberpunk category. So people's choice rating would be um, uh, 3.5 stars, and the critics choice would be around 3.25 stars. It's more than one time watch movie. It's an entertainer. The people who are more into games and PlayStation and Xbox games and real life like games, they will love this movie, as it is a cyberpunk movie. uh, so I recommend it watching. And it's a complete cyberpunk entertainer. I'm stressing on the word cyberpunk. um, yeah, this is it. So I hope you watch the movie. And this is part 1. Mind you, because there are 3 parts of Appleseed 1, Appleseed 2, Appleseed 3, and there are a lot of sprout outs and different timelines, adaptations of the same movie and the same story. So but the mainstream, there are 3 movies: part 1, sequel to it part 2, and sequel to it part 3. So I hope you see the review and watch the movie. You won't get it, you will not be able to download it on torrent. There are some available, some not available, because there are a lot of the seeders are very less for these movies. 9 Anime, this is a site which provides free anime series and animated and other Japanese animated movies to stream free. You can watch on this site. So go watch it and enjoy the movie. Bye.